Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go.
So guys, I'm at a point in my life, man. It's a lot going on. I'm building a business. I'm hiring staff. We're bringing in new members. And shit, I still got other responsibilities, man. I still got, I got to find time to, reach out to my family, my dad, my mom, my sisters. Believe it or not, guys, I'm the oldest of 11. I'm the oldest of 11. I got a whole lot of brothers and sisters. It's crazy. And so it's a lot going on. And so I tend to I found myself having to really prioritize the weekends to get ahead for the following week. Because just a week alone, then just 5 days, Monday through Friday, I can accomplish a lot, but it takes a lot of pressure and stress off of me being able to get a lot done during the weekends. Being strategic with my time and just making it a priority. And, I know a lot of y'all who rock with my content, you'd be like, man, I just don't have the time to work out. Man, I just don't have the time to eat right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I don't want my family to feel like I'm neglecting them. I'm trying to focus on me. You know what I'm saying? I get that. I feel you. Because even though I don't have kids, even though I don't have, a wife or anything like that, at the same time, I still want to take care of myself. I still want to be able to give and show my family and the people I love and care about that they're still important to me in my life. You know what I'm saying? And so what do? You got some people, they just go make an excuse. Oh, I just don't have the time. They go make that excuse, and that excuse becomes their limitations in life. But then you have the other people, the high achievers, the people who want to grow, the people who want to do more, they find a way. And so my way that I've found is using the weekends to get ahead. And so for all my high achievers out there, you've been listening to me like, man, I need to get ahead too, man. And Coach J can do it, man, I can do it too, man. I ain't even think about it, but I you know what? He right, man. I do need to at least start prepping up, a couple of meals on the weekend. So when the week come around, I ain't scrambling for what I'm going to eat. I'm not eating fast food, finding myself not having energy, feeling tired, feeling my stomach, feeling out my shirt. I'm getting big as hell because I'm eating all this fast food. You ain't got to be like that. Dealing with health issues like sleep apnea, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes because you're not using your weekends to your advantage. If you notice that on the weekdays, you find yourself overwhelmed, you find your stress is at a high level, you dealing with a high level of stress on a daily basis, you got to think to yourself, man, what can I do on the weekends to take some of this stress off my shoulders? What can I do on the weekends to make my workload throughout the week a little bit easier, a little bit more tolerable? Because a lot of y'all, man, you like I used to be. I used to stress eat. For all my stress eaters out there, you love eating you some sweets. You love eating you some ice cream, some Oreos, honey buns, some Debbie cakes. They used to be me. They used to be me, man. And so here's the thing. When you start to learn how to manage your stress by preparing ahead of time, so that way you're not having to do things in a time crunch, it makes it a lot easier. And so I've already prepped up my podcast for this whole week. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to drop this one on Friday. And everybody who listens to the podcast, if you're not watching live, you're not watching the podcast live, you hear it when you hear it. But anyway, I'm preparing ahead of time. And so that way, I'm not having to edit the podcast. I'm not having to upload the podcast. I'm not having to do all these other things when I got so many other things or other responsibilities to do throughout the day. We only have so much bandwidth on a daily basis, y'all. This is everybody. We only have so much energy and bandwidth. And so we're managing stress. We're managing our energy. We're managing our mental bandwidth. If you come home in the evening and, you got family, you got kids at the crib, and you like, man, damn, I got to get on some of my time and energy now. I just don't feel like I got nothing left in the tank. Well, if you start prioritizing, prepping ahead of time, maybe you're using the weekend to say, well, let me go ahead and, figure out what I'm going to do when I work out. Let me go ahead and figure out what clothes I'm going to wear ahead of time. Let me go ahead and figure out what my snacks are going to be. Go ahead and have my snacks ready. And so that way I'm not going through like starvation periods throughout the day that burn me out quicker, that make me feel more stressed because I'm starving, but I still have to do work. And then by the time I get off work, I'm starving, I'm tired. The last thing you want to do is go work out. The last thing you want to do is go home and give more of your energy away when you barely feel like you have any.
Yo, what up, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body, and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode.
You see what I'm saying? Preparation, man. Use the weekends to prepare. I'm not saying you have to give up your whole weekend and just grind weekend and weekdays. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is make it easier on yourself. That way you can fill yourself up. Because if all you're doing throughout the week and you like working super hard, you stressed out, then on the weekends you celebrating being fat, drinking these lemonade, these sodas, these sweet tea. Shit, that's preparation right there. Like, this is an indirect way of preparing. On the weekends, you do not use the weekends as an escape where you just binge drink on sodas and juice and lemonades and drink all this alcohol, because what's going to happen is you go into the following week having to recover the first couple of days. I used to be that. I used to go to the day parties on Sundays. I used to go to the clubs, and when Compound Nightclub was a big thing out here in Atlanta. And I used to just find myself like, man, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm finally start feeling a little bit better. Thursday, the damn week almost over. What have I accomplished? Nothing, just trying to fight through the week because I've been so tired, because I don't have no energy. Everybody who be always complaining, I'm just always tired, man. I just ain't got no energy. Well, what if you started preparing better by reducing some of the sugar and alcohol you're drinking, some of the junk food you're eating on the weekend? Because y'all do know that junk food that y'all eating, that's stealing your energy. That alcohol, I drink alcohol from time to time too, it steals your energy. You see what I'm saying? And so that's a way of preparing as well. Like, do it in moderation. And so that way, that helps you prepare for the week, because you going into the new week with clear focus, more energy. You finally excited about the weekend. You like, man, I got some energy. Man, I'm feeling good going into Monday. I might be able to make a little bit more money this week, because I'm feeling good. I might be able to spend a little bit more time with my family because I got more energy now. I might be able to go get that workout in because I got more energy now. Because you're not having to fix and cook your meals in the middle of the day because you done prepped up a couple of meals on Sunday. You see what I'm saying? Use it to your advantage. Stop using the weekends as an escape. Use the weekends to give you an edge. Use the weekends to give you an edge. For my high achievers out there who rock with your boy, you want to live that mediocre life, you okay with it. Shit getting worse. You okay with your health getting worse? Your health declining. You're getting bigger and bigger. Man boob, man titties, stomach getting bigger. Your body getting heavier. You're feeling aches and stuff all on your body. When I'm talking to folks on these game plan calls, Man, it's like depressing what some of y'all go through, man. It is depressing. Like, I don't understand how y'all can live like that. Shit, let alone 20 pounds. Like, some of y'all got extra 50, 100 pounds on you. Just that weight alone will make you tired. It'll make you start aching. It'll make, like, being tired leads to depression because you don't feel like you can do what you know you want to do, what you feel like you're capable of doing. You start to become incapable mentally. So, guys, if nothing else, start using the weekends to help you get ahead. Because I'm 33 at the time of making this podcast, but the world ain't getting no easier out here. You know, inflation going up. We got to work a little harder than we used to work to make the same amount, if not more. You see what I'm saying? We got to work harder. And then we getting older. And so what are you going to do? We have to start really thinking, not just moving all the time. We always doing and moving. Start thinking strategically, how can I make my life better? I'm working hard as hell all the time throughout the week. I'm giving so much, like, how can I give back to myself so I'm not as stressed, so I'm not as overwhelmed, so I'm not feeling anxious about all the work I have to do? If you felt rested going into the week, would you feel a little bit better? If you was a little bit more prepared, you know, what the clothes you go wear, the foods you go eat, would you feel a little bit better going into the week? Would you be able to get a little bit more done? Would you be able to spend a little bit more time with your family? Would you be able to get that workouts in? Would you be able to have a little more free time to yourself? Whatever it is you want to do. Something to think about. Anyway, hopefully I found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. And make your boy a 5-star rating, man, so we continue to grow the movement. All right? We out here, baby. Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.